Hello everyone, good morning to all. Can you all hear me? If I'm audible, kindly let me know in the chat box, okay? Okay, I'll wait for a few minutes, let everybody join, okay? Then we will start the session. Is my voice clear? I'm asking because I'm using a new mic this time. Is it clear? Okay, we'll wait for 2 minutes, okay? And then we will start. Clear but low, okay. I'm just waiting for 2 minutes for others to join and then we will start, okay? Great. Okay, so let us start now. Hi everybody, welcome to Vault of Codes Internship Program July. Okay, a very welcome. I hope all of you have attempted your assignment number 1, and if you have not, it's okay, we will discuss it today. Okay, first of all, I would like to know that if you are okay to having these classes on Sunday, or would you like to have them in your weekdays? Comment down below and let me know. Do you want them on Sundays, or do you want them into your weekdays, Monday to Friday? Which suits you best? Sunday. Okay. Are you all okay with the timing? Does the timing suit you? Okay. Everybody is saying Sundays. Great. Sunday evening. Okay. Next time we will try to keep it on evening, I think. Okay, so let us start. First of all, I want you all to mark your attendance. How? Just leave a comment, okay, with your full name and your domain. For example, you can write Divyanshu Arora, Python programming, and if you are in 2 or 3 domains, mention all your domains in a single message. Okay, you have 2 minutes, mark your attendance. Then we will proceed further. Yes, just like that. Mark your attendance quickly. Mm-hmm. Okay, are you all done with the attendance? Shall I move on? Okay, you can keep marking your attendance, okay? Once is necessary, okay? And try to join the class with your real name, okay, not with your YouTube channel name also. It's more easier for us, okay. Sir, what is the last day to submit assignment 1? It is Wednesday, okay. So now moving on. So today is your first live session with Vault of Codes, and I would like to know uh, if you have any doubts, okay. This is what we are going to discuss today, right? First of all, I will explain you the roadmap, okay, of what how this internship is going to continue for the next month, for the next 4 weeks, okay. What are the rules that you have to imply in this internship? If you have any doubts, we are going to clear them in this session, and then we are going to discuss the assignment number 1, okay. So how many of you have already attempted assignment number 1 by yourself? And if you have not, it's okay, I'm just asking, I want to know. First assignment was pretty basic. It was a debugging exercise for Python students, right? You should post each assignment on LinkedIn. The importance of that, I'll share it too, okay. Why we ask you all to share your assignments, okay. It helps your uh, personal branding, okay. It helps you to grow your LinkedIn, okay. It's really important to grow your LinkedIn if you want to make a career in IT or corporate, okay. Completed, attempted, okay, very nice. Okay, first of all, let us discuss the roadmap of the internship program, okay. This is what we are going to discuss today. First, let's discuss the roadmap, okay. So in this internship program, you will get weekly assignments, okay. You will get 2 assignments and 2 projects, out of which one will be a mini project and one will be a major project, okay. Mini project you will get in your 3rd week, okay. So week 1 and week 2 are just assignments, okay. And week 4 will be your major project, right? After completing all these 4 things, you will have a test, okay. It's a really easy test. Duration will be, I think, 20 or 30 minutes, free test. And after passing that, +1, okay, I'll write it here, +1 test, okay. It's an online examination, okay. You can attempt it from our app or website, and after passing that test you need minimum 50%, okay. You will get your certificate. You will get 2 certificates, right? Meanwhile, if you have any doubts, leave them in the comment section, okay. I am reading it. Today we are going to have a really small session, okay. I will not take much of your time, okay. Great. Also encourage your friends to join these live classes, okay, because attendance is mandatory, right? We are taking only 1 class in a week, 1 or 2, okay. So it shouldn't be that hard to join, right? I mean, you can give at least half an hour or 1 hour to our classes, right? It's the minimal you can do. The assignments are very easy, okay. We design our programs in such a way that they are not a burden to you, right? How to submit assignments, sir? We have sent the submission link along with the assignment, I think, okay. Using that submission link, you can submit your assignment. What are two certificates? Okay, you were told for free internship we will get only the internship certificate. The second certificate will be based on your test. Okay, test. If you score more than 50%, you will get it, right? If you don't score then more than 50%, then you won't get it. Then only one certificate, that is of internship, right? Okay, we have 92 participants right now. Cool. Sir, once again tell about the test that we need to give. See this test, okay, this test will be taken at the end. Okay, today is 7th of July, it will be on I think 30th of July. Okay, and it would be just a quick 20-minute or 30-minute test, MCQ based. Okay, nothing to write, it's just MCQ or true and false questions. Okay, and after passing that test you will get your certificate. Yes, test is free to attempt for all, only for the interns, right? Not for other students. I joined a bit late to our WhatsApp group. Is it able to share the assignments and submission link again? Okay, we will share it again, no worries. The second certificate will state your score in that exam and your subject. Okay, so the certificate would be like, this is to congratulate Mr. or Mrs. X for scoring this much marks in Python programming or Java programming, like that. Okay, now let us head on to the rules. Okay, very simple rules. First rule is, whenever we are having these live sessions, okay, you need to join. Okay, only once or twice a week you need to join. Okay, the second rule is, if you have any query, okay, if you have any doubt and you want to ask, you can ask only on one place. Okay, either messages on WhatsApp, messages on app, or leave a email, because some students ask their queries on all three places. Okay, so this creates a lot of fuss. You need to leave your message at one place. Okay, attendance is mandatory and these assignments are mandatory. If you haven't completed these assignments, you won't get a certificate, sorry. Okay, later on kindly do not message us. This exam is optional. Okay, it's not compulsory to take this exam. Okay, great. Difference between mini and major project, it will be shared once we reach there. Okay, when we are at level 3. Okay, then it will be shared, just like how we shared week 1 assignment with instructions, right? Same way you will receive your week 3 mini project and major project too. Okay, no worries. It's okay if you are joined in multiple courses. Okay, if one person do 3 internship, will you give 3 certificates to them? Yes, there is no issue if you have joined 3 programs. Okay, but now we won't add anybody to the group. Okay, because it has already started. If you are already in multiple batches, it's okay. Great. Before we move on, I would like to take a small survey and would like to know how you got to know about Vault of Codes internship program. Okay, what was the source? Where did you hear us? Okay, LinkedIn post is compulsory. Yes, it is compulsory. Did you hear us about from AICT, from LinkedIn, or from your friends, college? What was the source? Kindly comment down below. AICT, friend. Okay. The deadline for first week assignment is Wednesday. Okay, the coming Wednesday. Today is Sunday. Great. Okay, great. I hope all of you have already followed us on LinkedIn, right? If you have not, kindly go and follow Vault of Codes on LinkedIn. And some students were asking if it is compulsory for posting on LinkedIn, and the answer to that is yes, because it helps you in building your profile on LinkedIn. Okay, it's really important. Okay, just suppose you continuously post your achievements or your hard work, your studies on LinkedIn, and by the time you graduate you already have 1,000 followers like us. Okay, then you will have a great probability of landing a good job. You will already have job offers coming on from LinkedIn, right? So it's really important that you share your journey throughout LinkedIn. Okay, and we also repost your work and feature your work, right? This is what this point is about, the fifth point, intern of the month. Okay, at the end of this internship we will select some students and give them letter of recommendation, LOR. Okay, and we will share their work on LinkedIn too. Okay, if you have gone through our LinkedIn page, you can see sometimes we share the good works of our students like this. Okay, one of our student made this web page, right? A lot more projects are there. Okay, this Fanta made by Ritvik Verma. Okay, Fanta page. You can check out more projects made by our students, right, on our website. So if you also want to get featured on our website or on social media platforms, then you need to upload your assignments on LinkedIn and tag us. Okay, like this. Okay, now moving on to the assignments. Meanwhile, if you have any doubts, you can submit. Okay, sir, I submitted assignments 2 times. First one is incomplete. Can it make problem? Yes, it can make problem, but I will check. Okay, kindly message Vault of Codes regarding this. Okay, I hope you all have our number. Okay, let me write it here. 94. Just in case. So Harish, kindly leave a message here. Okay, and we will see to it. Great. Now let us start with the discussion of assignments, right? So first of all, let us discuss this Python assignment. Okay, so here your assignment was to review these codes and find out errors and fix them, right? It was a very easy assignment. Okay, even though we are going to discuss it. Okay, for those who didn't complete it or were facing any issues. Okay, so what you need to do here is find, fix errors and explain them, and the format is given here. First you need to write the error, then write the corrected code. Okay, the thing that you corrected, and then the explanation. Okay, submit this assignment in PDF or Word file, right? So let us discuss the first question. Okay, what is the error here? Can anybody tell? It's a very simple. Usually we give 1 week of time to submit the assignment. Okay, the deadline for this week 1 assignment is Wednesday. Okay, Shakha Verma. Okay, great, right answer. So the problem here is these two variables are not same. Here this is the full name, okay, number of apples. Here it is an S, but while printing it we are not typing S. Okay, so it will give error. So just simply type S here and then it should work correctly. Okay, yes, it's a spelling mistake. Hint is also given here. Okay, let us discuss the second code snippet. It is also very easy. Okay, apple should be apples. Right, name error, correct, good. The second code snippet, we have fruits. Okay, we have a list which states apple, banana and cherry, and in the second line we are printing this list. So what could be the error here? How many months do you prefer? See, we do not prefer anything. It's completely your choice, right? It is completely your choice. So what is the error here in the code 2? The problem is it is out of range. Okay, see here we have written 3, which means we are accessing the third element, right? Index error. But we here the counting starts from 0, like apple is 0, banana is 1 and cherry is 2. So there is no third element. So if you try to run this code, this will give out an error stating as index out of range. And if you want to try to fix it, just simply write 1 or 2 here. You can also write 0 or add a third element, fourth element, okay, like kiwi or papaya, then it will work correctly, right? Indexes start from 0. Okay, they do not start from 1. It's not like 1 2 3, it's 0 1 2. Okay, the third element is not here, correct. Moving on to the third debugging exercise, which contains functions. Okay, great. Kindly do not call us right now if you are trying to reach out. Okay, reach out later. Moving on. Okay, before solving this I would like to know uh, how many of you are interested for part-time work or internship with stipend. Okay, because we will be hiring after some time. If you are interested, uh, today or tomorrow we will leave a Google form in the group. Okay, you need to submit your resume there. The roles are for sales and marketing intern, HR intern and freelancing work also. If you have any video editing experience or Canva designing, graphic designing, okay, web development, okay, if you have any experience in web development, kindly let us know, especially in video editing. Okay, we need video editors right now. We will share you the link for registering. Okay, Great, great. Okay, so what is the error here in this code 3? First of all, let's understand what this function is doing. Okay, this program here is written in Python to find average of the given numbers. Okay, here we have given a list of numbers 1 2 3 4 5 6, and the program is required to find average of these numbers, but this code is giving error. No, not for Figma UI UX. Okay, so problem here is this. Okay, this 6 number, it's we are trying to find average of these numbers. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6, but the 6 is not a number, it's a string because of these brackets, right? Let me show you right here. Okay, I will zoom in it a bit for you. In this code, this is the problem. If we run it, see, right, is my audio clear? I would like to know. Right, simple error. You just have to remove this and then it should work fine. See, the average is 3.5. The code is working correctly now. The problem here is the function was treating the sixth element as a string. Okay, which cannot work. Okay, now it is an integer. Okay, moving on to the fourth, incorrect dictionary usage. First of all, let us understand what this program is trying to do. Okay, this program is made to update record of a pre-existing record. Okay, we have a student record here stored in a dictionary, okay, like Alice, and then we have marks of Alice, and then we have marks of Bob. Okay, now what we are trying to do is update record, and then we are trying to add Charlie, and score is 91, right? And we are trying to update record of Alice and 95, we are adding one more. Okay, but somehow this program is giving error. Can anybody guess why? What's the error here? Okay, so I'll tell you what the error is here. See, the error is here you have not defined the score as list, so the problem is it is not storing it. Okay, if you remove this, this is a program, right? And this is giving error. Let me clear this. Right, meanwhile, if you have any doubts, kindly leave in the comment section. Correct, correct. Sir, I am not in WhatsApp group. Okay, so what you need to do is you know the our number, right? 9455345519. Okay, Arif Basha, kindly leave a message here. Okay, and we will get back to you. We will try to add you. Okay, if anybody else is left, kindly let us know. Okay, right, clear. Okay, moving on. The second task is to create a presentation. Okay, you need to create using PowerPoint. Okay, you have to create a presentation on these two topics in a single presentation. Do not create two different presentations. Okay, just a single presentation with these two topics, and submit it in PDF or PPT format. This is the submission link. Okay, here you can submit. It's currently asking me to log in. I am not going to log in. Okay, you can log in and submit your assignments. Okay, now let us discuss the assignment for AI and prompt engineering. So for AI and prompt engineering students, first week assignment was based on Python programming. Okay, because you need some basic knowledge of Python. Okay, so this is a very basic question, little bit of advanced for Python programming students. Here we are required to create a temperature converter. Okay, as instructed here, if the temperature is given in Fahrenheit, it should be converted to Celsius. If it is in given Celsius, then it should be converted into Fahrenheit. How many of you are done with it? Some hints are also given here. You need to use the round function, right? Assignment 2 is as same. You need to create a presentation, right? In the next class we are going to discuss some concepts also. Okay, if anybody has problem in this question, they can message us personally too. We will share you the code. Okay, now let us look at the solution, right? Done. Great, very nice. For those who are not done, okay, I am going to discuss this, okay, this program, so that you understand and try to make it on your own. Okay, and if you are not able to, then we will help you again. Okay, so the first line here, it is defining the function. Okay, this is the function name, convert temperature. You can name any function. Okay, for your ease, so that you understand, I have named it at convert underscore temperature. You can name it anything. Okay, here it takes two parameters. Okay, two values, temperature and unit. Then you are using conditional statements for conversion, right? If unit, okay, this line checks if the unit parameter is F. Okay, F indicates that the input temperature is Fahrenheit. Okay, this is for Fahrenheit, and if this condition is met, true. Okay, this is assignment operator. Then we are using this function convert temperature to this formula. I think we all have studied this formula in class 9th. I think this is the formula for converting temperature. Okay, I suppose all of you already know this formula, and if you don't, I'll share this as a link. Oh, I think we have shared this as a hint, right? Let me see. Yes, we have shared you with the formula too, right? You have to use this formula. See, here it is formula. Else if, then we are using the else if condition to handle the other case. Okay, the other possibility. In else if case, if you have entered Celsius, then we are going to use this formula, right, to convert the temperature. Else return invalid input, right, if the user has entered something different. Later we are using the round function as stated in the question. Okay, the requirement was stated to round the result to 2 decimal places. Okay, and in the hint we also gave that you have to use a round function. Okay, so this is how you have to use a round function. Okay, first you have to give the name. Okay, here we have given the name converted temperature, right, and then we have stated how many places, the decimal places we want to round. Here we have stated as 2. Then we are returning this, okay, return converted temperature. Now for example, here we are predefining the temperatures, okay. If you want, you can create a user input based program too, where user can enter the temperature from the console. Here we have used a predefined one, okay, 98.6 and 37. Okay, meanwhile we are discussing this. If you have any doubts, leave in the comment section. Okay, now we are converting and printing the results. Okay, this line Celsius result calls the convert temperature function. Okay, we are here calling this function that we created above, right? We are calling this function with Fahrenheit temperature as f as argument. Okay, we are passing this Fahrenheit temperature f as argument to convert this and store, right? To convert this and store into Celsius temperature. Then we are simply printing it, right? We have converted the value and stored in this variable. Now we are going to print the old temperature in Fahrenheit and then is Celsius, correctly. The same way we do this with Fahrenheit. Same way we are calling the convert temperature function that we created above, and then we are passing this argument Celsius temperature and C, correct, that we defined here, right? When we run this program, it should simply tell us our result. The Fahrenheit temperature is 37 degrees Celsius, right? And the Celsius temperature is converted into Fahrenheit. Great. Some students have vanished from the class. It's okay, they might be done. Okay, so now let us discuss the first week assignment for web development students, right? Here you are required to make a personal portfolio website. Before I show you how you can make this, let me show you one of our students has also made his own portfolio website. Okay, in this assignment you can see the name is Yogesh Shinde. Okay, he also made this assignment in his first week of web development internship, right? Here is the code. He has also shared his code. Okay, and this is his website. Right, this is his LinkedIn GitHub profile. Okay, this is the mobile version. So if you have the right skills, you can create it like this also, or else I'm going to show you a simpler version as instructed here in this assignment. Okay, in this assignment we have simply instructed you to create a simple portfolio page, as I expect most of you will be beginners. Okay, okay, great, Kavya. Great. So the project description states that create a personal portfolio website showcasing your skills, interests and projects, right? So how you can do this using basic structure. Okay, and we have mentioned a lot of hints too, right? And here's the submission link. Let me show you the code. Okay, this is the code. Here I have mentioned my name. Okay, now I am going to discuss this line by line for you all. Okay, How many of you have already attempted this question? I would like to know. How many are still developing it? If you have not tried, it's okay. I'm just asking. I want to know. Have you tried making this? Yes, sir. Okay. So the code I'm showing you here is very pretty basic. Okay. It's not something very advanced. If you want, we can share you the codes of advanced too, but first you will have to try this. Okay. In the second week, we will share you the solution of this question. Let us discuss these first two lines. Okay, what does these mean? Doc type HTML, the first line. This declaration defines the document type. Okay, this is defining the document type as HTML. Why is it used to define? It helps the browser to render the page correctly. Okay, it is for the browser when we are running this. It is for the browser to know this information. And the second tab, okay, this tab opens the HTML document, specifies the language as English. You can see we have mentioned here as English. This is used to define the language. Now we are opening the header tag. In header tag, we usually enter all the information, meta information of the HTML document. Okay, first we are using the link tag, which is not necessary. Okay, here it is used to link the CSS file. Okay, I have not opened the CSS file here. Wait, this is the CSS part. Okay, if you are not aware of CSS still, so you can create it without CSS too. Okay, it is not compulsory. Still this code will run. Let me show you the difference. Okay, let me open this file. See, without CSS the page looks like this, right? It's pretty basic. It is, I think, taught in 8th or 9th class. But if you use CSS, right, this is the code for CSS, but you need to link it in your HTML file, right? This is how you link it. Okay, you provide the name of the CSS file along with this address. Okay, if it's in different folders. Now if you try to refresh the page, it looks like something. Now it is in a box, right, with different colors and heading. Font is changed. Okay, you can make it more attractive. You can add an image, right? It's up to you. But first let us discuss how this is made. Okay, so as discussed, this is used to link the CSS file, right? The second line, okay, this tag defines the character encoding for the HTML document. Okay, it is meta information which is needed for the browser. Okay, this is like common for each program. It is used to initialize scale, right? Define width for device. We need to use this so that it is compatible with multiple devices while deploying our web page, because a web page can be viewed on different browsers, right, or devices, so it should be compatible, right? So in next line we are defining title, and here I wrote just my name. Okay, you can write anything like Karthik Allowed Portfolio. Then we are closing the head tag. Starting with the body tag, we are now heading the header file, and this h1 is the size. Okay, h1 is the greatest size. Moving on, you can decrease it by 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is the biggest one, as you can see. Wait, this one, right? Closing the header tag, we are moving on to the main tag. We are here defining as sections. Okay, this is the main content area of the HTML document, right? section and section ID. This tags define a section with the ID about, right? Here we are adding it about, and then now we are using h2 tag, which see here I told you this is the size, right? Here it is h1 h2. H2 is a bit smaller. Let's see about me is a little smaller because we are using h2 here, right? Now we are using the paragraph tag to enter something about us, right? This is a paragraph tag stating about me. Here you can write anything, then close the section, right? Because it is for about. Now we can create another section with section ID as skills, right? Now according to the question we are required to add skills, right? Page title, heading, about me section is done. Now we are moving on to skills and interest. How do you add skills and interest? You can use lists, okay? You can use lists to make skills, okay? Here we are using unordered list. We have two types of lists in HTML, which is ordered list and unordered list. Here we are using unordered list, right? Let me show you. This is what unordered list look like, right? If you want to use ordered list, you can type OL here, right? So what you need to do is, first of all, here we are writing the heading as skills using h2, or you can use h3, okay? Then we are creating the list using ul tag, and this li tag means list item, okay? So here we are added as skills are HTML, CSS and CSS skills 3, okay? Whatever you want skills you have, you can write it here, right? There's a spelling mistake here. CSS skill, okay? Whatever you write here, Python, whatever you skill you have, you can write here. Then close the ul tag and the section tag. Now we are required to add interests, right? So this way you can add interests using same ul tag, right? The format is same for skills and interest. You can also use ol tag, right? For ordered list. Ordered list will give numbering here, okay? 1 2 3. In unordered list we have dots like this. In ordered list you have 1 2 3 numbering, okay? This is the difference. Now according to the question, we needed to add projects, right? So here we are adding projects. For project, same, we are creating another section ID as projects, right? It's okay, Rishik. Yes, sure. This first assignment is pretty basic. You don't need to make it responsive. By the time we reach week 3, you will have responsive websites, okay? Web pages. No, you don't need to host the website. You can simply submit the code. It is better to host your website, okay? There are several hosting services to host your projects, right? It helps you build your profile and portfolio, okay? I suggest personally, it's a good thing that if you are working on any project like this, okay, so you should share it on LinkedIn along with your deployed link, okay? By chance if it reaches any good employer, okay, that's the reason. Now moving on here to the project section. Here we are adding the first project, okay? Great, okay. I'm reading the comment sections, okay, if you have any problem. Yeah, okay. So first we have declared here ID as projects, then our heading as h2. Then we are creating a div class project, okay? What is this? div class. This tag defines just minute. This this tag defines a division or section. It is somehow similar to this section, okay, with the class project. Okay, it is creating a division because here we need to create several different projects, right? We are not going to create here only a single project, we are adding multiple projects, so that's why we are creating a div class as project. And now we are using a smaller heading as project title. You can add here I haven't add a project title, right? It's simply as this. You can add your project title, okay. If you have any made projects, okay, this is how you will add it. Here should be the project title, the project title should be here in description. Now you are required to add link here of your project, okay. This is optional. You use anchor tag to add a link. Here I didn't have any link, so I added hashtag, okay. So my link doesn't work, okay. You can see this is a link, right, but it's not clickable, right? Nothing is happening because there is no link. If you add any link here, it should work. You use anchor tag, okay. Now closing the div tag, same way we created this, okay. You can copy paste it and create your different projects, right? And then close the div tag and section, then main. That's it. That's simply how you are going to create your portfolio, okay. Now coming on how to add these colors, right? How to add this box, you must be wondering, right? Let us discuss the CSS part. We have the CSS file right here. Okay, so let us start. So the first section here is just basic. It is to reset the default margins, right? It is resetting the defaults to 0, margin and padding, box size, border, okay. Now we are going to style body, okay. In CSS you can style each and part differently, okay. If you want different styles for body, you can create a body tag and create different styles. If you want different for header, you can create for header, okay. Now first of all we are styling the body here. First of all we are defining the font family. Font family means the font which we are going to use in the body, okay. This is our body, what font we are going to use. So this is the font we are using, right? This sets the font family to Arial with a fallback to any sans serif font. No, sans serif, it's a font name, right? You can use any other font name like Times New Roman or any other font that you know, okay. This is the line height. You can change it also according to you. Make changes, play around it and find out what differences it makes. See, now I have increased the line height and you can notice there is some difference between these two lines, right? If you increase it more, you can see the difference. Right now it is more farther. So this is how 1.6, I think it's fine enough, right? If you decrease it, they will come more closer to each other. This is the line height. Background color here I have mentioned as red. If you are using VS Code, you can simply select your color from here, right? This is the second color is of the text color. It is of dark gray, okay. As you can see, this is for the color, okay. According to you, you can change your needs, right? For you can use classic colors to make it more attractive. Red color, I think it's looking a bit cheap, okay. So use your favorite colors. And here we are defining margin as 0, okay. This ensures there is no default margin for the body element, okay, to reset the default margin. Now we are styling the header, okay, this part. this is the header section, right? We are added Karthik Kehlawat, my name here as header. Right now we need to style this. For styling this, I have mentioned the color as blue. You can choose your color according to yourself. Okay, the text color is white, and the text alignment here, text alignment is set at a center, right? You can change it according to your needs. You can even set it to left or right. Okay, center suits the best. Okay, for example, if you are visit to our website Vault of Codes, I think it's on left, right? So according to your needs you can set it. Right, this is the padding we need to add. Okay, what is the function of padding? This adds 20 pixels of padding on top and the bottom of the header. Okay, you see this padding, this is done with the padding function. Okay, you can change it, play it around, okay, to see what changes it makes. Okay, see now the padding is increased, right? There is more gap, and I think it is unnecessary, so maybe 10 is enough, right? I think 10 is enough. Okay, now let us style the header h1. Okay, here we have set it as 40 pixels. This is the size of Karthik Ehlawat, the heading, right? You can change it to make it smaller or even bigger, right? Now we are styling the main section. Okay, meanwhile if you have any doubts, kindly leave them in the comment section. I am reading it. Okay, don't worry, the class won't be long. Okay, we are just finishing up in a few minutes. Sir, I just completed second year, haven't done any project yet. That I have, what I have to mention. No worries, don't worry, it is just an assignment. Okay, it is not compulsory to add any project. If you don't have any projects, just like me, simply add hashtag or any name. Okay, it is just for your practice. I am not asking your actual project. Okay, but personally I would like to suggest that you should start working on assignments, okay, and projects, because if you have completed your second year and you have not made projects right now, then it's really a good time to start now. Okay, you should start making projects. Let me close Brave. Where were we? I lost the track. Yeah, I think we were on main function, right? So this is here max width. Okay, this sets the maximum width of the content to 800 pixels. Okay, this is to set the width of the content. You can change it to play it around, but 800 is the standard. Okay, here we are adding the margin like we added above, right? Here we added margin, right? So again you can add margin 20 pixels. Okay, this centers the main context horizontally and adds 20 pixels of margin on top and bottom. Same, it is adding 20 pixels to top and bottom. Same goes with padding. Okay, it is adding 20 pixels of padding inside the main content. Okay, the main box that we are adding, it is padding for that inside. The background color we have chosen white. Okay, you can note down these elements, right? Or if you want, we can message you all this on the group. Okay, box radius is set to 8 pixels. This rounds the corner. Okay, this is for box corners. Okay, you see this rounding of these boxes, right? This is not sharp, right? This is smooth. It is because of this. If you play it around this, if you increase it, the roundness of the box will increase. Okay, the next element is box shadow, right? This sets a subtle shadow effect around the main content. Okay, here we have set it as 0 and black. Okay, you can set your own color so that it creates a shadow effect, right? Behind this box you can see there is a little bit shadow effect as black. It is a very little. Okay, not to be noticed. If you use any dark color, then you can use a shadow effect. Let's it's you know it's coming out of the screen to create a shadow effect. I think we have it on our website. Yes, if you see these projects, right, they have a shadow effect behind them. It is also black, right? This is also black in color. This way you can add your also. Here we have added very less shadow. Okay, you can change the settings. The same way we are editing sections here. Okay, we are adding bottom margins, font size. Okay, these are for sections h2. Okay, now we are also styling the ol and ul tags. We are adding margin here, right? As you can see, the margin for them, it is for the list, right? And the styling part for projects, the projects that we created here. Okay, if you do not want to style all these elements separately, you can directly style just the body part and it will be enough. Okay, just a minute. Let us look at the this part again, right? Okay, let me read some comments. Okay, if you have any doubts, kindly message. And this is the end of the class. Right now we have discussed all three assignments. If you still have any doubts, do not hesitate to reach us out. Okay, you can message us, call us. Okay, is there any doubt left or anything you want to know? Sir, I didn't add css. It's okay if you didn't add css. Okay, I think the project description stated that you just have to create a simple portfolio page. I just shared it for your knowledge. Okay, because if you create it without css, it won't look that good, right? It's just a basic page. If you are not using css, without css it will look like this. So it is better if you make add css. Okay, with css it will look good. You can make something like this, like Yogesh, right? This kind of pages look good. See here, he has even added his certifications, right? The quality of the video is pretty messed up, ignore it. But in the links project section, he has added his certifications. This way you can also create your portfolio. It will help you a lot in future. Okay, if you want the css code, if you need help, let me know personally on the WhatsApp number. Okay, and I will share you the code. Okay, sir, made the zip file for all the files. Okay, so till when we have to submit the project? Till Wednesday. Okay, till Wednesday you have to submit, and you need to share this assignment on LinkedIn. Tag VaultofCodes. Okay, thank you for joining today's class. This was it for today's class. Okay, thank you for joining. If you have any doubts, I'll wait for 2 minutes. Okay, then I'll close the stream. Right, thank you for joining. I'm waiting for 2 minutes if you have any doubts. Okay, and we will meet next time on Saturday or Sunday. Okay. only first project, sir. Yes, till Wednesday you will have to submit only the first one. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Again, I'm telling, if any doubt is left, you can message us and we will reach out to you personally if you have any doubts in the assignments. Okay. Thank you. Can I submit first assignment again? Uh, why? What is the reason? Have you have made any mistake? If that is the case, kindly message Vault of Codes first, okay? Then submit second assignment. Thank you all for joining. I hope you all have a wonderful journey with Vault of Codes, okay? Enjoy, study, relax, don't take any tension, okay? Enjoy your summer break along with your internship, okay? Thank you for joining, and I'm going to close the stream now. Thank you for joining all. Have a good day. Goodbye.